How many? How many girls?
Too many that I talk personally with. I got their numbers, like 400.
That's disgusting. Yeah.
Tell us kind of the story of you and Josiah from the beginning. Like, how did you meet?
I met him on a Black Gay Chat. We instantly connected. Later on that night, we actually talked, and we talked for hours about everything. From there, our relationship transpired to like this kind of crazy love fest.
What do you love about him?
My personality, being confident in myself, really came from him.
Describe him physically for a second.
In the second pictures, that was quote unquote supposed to be him. Brown-skinned kid, birthmark over the eye. Still cute though.
Maybe now is the chance to see if it could be something more.
Like I said, Josiah was my first love. When you have that type of bond for so long with someone, of course, every other guy that comes after that, you're going to kind of hold up to a certain standard. So it's like, you know, it's always that question of what if?
When we got your email about your situation, one of the guys who helps go through all the emails sent us another email. It's very interesting and curious, and I think you might be interested.
Oh, really?
Here's an email from another guy named Malik. Why don't you read this and we can talk about it.
My name is Malik and I am 20 years old. For 5 years, on and off, I've been in love with a guy named Josiah. But we never video chatted or met in person. When I started to question him about standing me up, he blocked me on Facebook. Okay. Wow. Now that's funny.
Neve.
Josiah.
Good to meet you, man.
Well, hello, JoJo.
I guess you know these guys.
Hey, what's up?
Hi.
Hey.
Nice to finally meet you.
Nice to finally meet you, too. Hello.
What's up?
Not gonna shake my hand?
This is gonna be fun.
I just can't believe you're you.
Yeah, that's the big surprise.
That's the big surprise. Wow.
That never happens.
Wow. 7 years, huh? It took 7 years for you to get
5 years.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do it with both of them at one time.
Are you scared?
No, I'm not scared. It's just, it's both of y'all.
Yeah, I mean, we've never had a situation like this, so,
Right. So it's like, it's a lot.
We're all trying to figure it out. What was the problem? I don't understand, like...
I mean, these two different people. It's two completely different stories.
Well, why not like video chat with them or meet up with them?
I mean, because at that time, like, I had a lot going on.
We all got things going on, JoJo.
If you're gonna let me talk, then, you know, I'll talk. But
if it makes sense.
Don't jump down my throat.
Are there other guys aside from DJ and Malik that you've been talking to for a long time on the internet?
No.
They're the only two?
The only two.
Do you have a kid?
Yes, I do have a son.
You
2
do?
years old.
Are you in a relationship with the mother?
No, I'm not in a relationship with the mother.
Great. What other sort of bigger details about your life that we don't know, or maybe we think we know? Or...
Well, right now I'm currently in a relationship. We've been together for 2 years.
Wow.
2 years?
In real life?
Yes. That's why I haven't been able to use Skype or, you know, Meet. When I'm on the phone with Malik, my boyfriend is not around. If I'm texting Malik or DJ, you know, even if I'm laying in bed with him, I'll turn to the side, you know, so he won't see.
Right.
So,
Oh, you smart. You smart. Okay.
I mean, y'all have every right to be upset.
Upset is the.
I mean,
is an understatement.
It's nothing. I mean, only thing I really can say is sorry and try to give you guys answers, but it's nothing else I can really do.
But why do it for so long?
I have a special type of connection with y'all. Like, it's kind of hard to let y'all go. It's difficult.
What are your feelings towards these guys?
I love both of them. I mean, I might love one more than the other, but I love both of them.
Who?
Well, I mean, I love DJ more than, you know, but it's only because, you know, I know him so long. I mean, I'm not trying to hurt your feelings.
You didn't hurt my feelings.
Only thing I can say is sorry.
We just read your email. You spent, was it about 6 months talking to this guy and established a really serious connection with him?
Yeah, you know, I was like, oh my gosh, you know, you're so pretty. Here I am, a single mother of 2. There's no way you're gonna want to talk to me. But I said, let's give it a try. So I swiped right, pops up we're a match. And then eventually we had like our first phone conversation and we just really emotionally connected. Like every day, anywhere between an hour, 2 hours a day, we're on the phone. You know, send pictures to one another, and he was just really supportive of everything. He was okay with the fact that I have kids. But when he wanted to make things exclusive, it just kind of scared me just because we hadn't even met yet.
You kind of did your homework and you found out that this guy might be using someone else's photos.
I actually didn't do my homework as well as my girlfriends did my homework. They did the image search and it came up linked to someone else. And I don't think I'm the only person he's doing this to. He talked me into sending him private photos. And I believe that's what he does to everybody.
Wow, this guy.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So are you afraid that if you expose him that he might release some pictures?
It's crossed my mind, but I haven't confronted him about it because I think he has a suspicion that I know that he's not who he said he was. A girl contacted me, her name's Ursula. And she says, beware of the scammer, Lucas. He's pretending to be somebody he's not.
Hi.
Hello. Hey guys.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Really good. Thanks for answering my call. Obviously, I don't know if you recognize Jamie.
I do, hey.
Hi.
But,
Nice to meet you.
We've been talking a lot about you, and we have so many questions, and we're trying to figure all this out. Can you explain to us what happened with you and Lucas and everything that you figured out?
He told me he was living in Missouri, and then he told me he was moving to New York City for an internship at a technology company in New York.
Yeah.
And then I basically found out that he's not who he really is because I booked a flight to Missouri, so he came clean.
But you booked a flight to Missouri. Did you go?
No, I didn't go. No, I didn't go.
You told him that you bought your ticket, and then he realized he better tell you the truth.
Yeah.
What did he tell you?
Yeah.
I'm not who I've been saying I am. I'm not the guy in the pictures.
Jamie sent him pictures, some of them nudes. Did you ever send him similar?
Yes, I did send him intimate photos and videos.
This is from Mike in casting. Hey guys, hope all is well with you. We were just contacted by a woman named Sarah. She was catfished by a guy named Lucas. And we think this could be connected to the story you're currently filming. Let's call her. Hi, Sarah.
Hi.
How are you? It's Neve and Max.
Hi there.
So someone from our casting just saw an email that you sent about this guy that you're talking to, Lucas.
Yeah, we matched on Tinder actually. We were just talking with the idea of a future relationship since he had told me that he's moving to Dallas from, I think, Missouri. I figured out that he was lying to me.
We're sitting with two girls, Ursula and Jamie.
Hi.
So these girls also met Lucas on Tinder. What's become very apparent is that this guy, Zach, has been doing this for years to maybe hundreds of women across the country. And so if we go to Missouri to find him and confront him, would you be willing to meet us there too? Because I think the more people we bring, the more powerful the message might be.
Yeah, I'd be happy to come.
All right, well, thanks, Sarah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, see ya. Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Are you Zach?
Yes, this is me.
And you know these three young women?
I do.
Why don't you come on out for a second?
Yeah, sure. As you guys knew me as Lucas, I'm Zach. That's my real name. This all started just over a year ago. I was curious about someone who was as attractive as Lucas, the kind of reception they would get on Tinder versus Zach, myself. I started to really enjoy the attention I was getting from people I'd never gotten attention from before, and that, to me, was something I had never experienced, and I was really happy about that. And that's where it started.
How many girls?
Too many that I talked personally with. I got their numbers, like 400.
That's disgusting. Yeah. That's disgusting.
I mean, that's one of the blunders of online dating is you start talking to these people casually and
it's not casual talk when you have to Photoshop photos and take an hour to make a fake video. That's not casual talk.
I mean,
that's deliberate lying.
I recognize like 100% that is not okay.
So why do it if it's not okay?
At the time, I didn't think twice of it.
Have you ever hurt that bad? Like, has anybody ever crushed you?
maybe once, twice.
Well, it's happened to me a lot.
Yeah. Well, let's look at the phone. Let's start with the phone.
I found one list that you keep in your Google Drive, list of girls. Jamie in parentheses next to it says Portland former Playboy model. And then you have a status list underneath. And for Megan, it says on the level of saying, I love you, lives in Vegas, doesn't know she's being catfished. Lauren, also on the level of saying, I love you, lives in Palm Springs, I think, doesn't know she's being catfished. Deborah, been talking for a while, she lives in Illinois, wants to meet Lucas badly. Watch out for that subject. Doesn't know she's being catfished. Jamie, talking since November, Ursula told her she's being catfished.
There's only one way to tell if you're sorry, and that's by stopping.
You're right, you're 100% right.
Prove me right.
Okay.
So tell us this whole story going all the way back to when you first met Shayna.
Well, it started off on Facebook. I saw her in my people you may know, and instantly I just started hitting her up, and she replied back. So we got into a relationship. The whole time that we've been talking, it's been excuses about everything. Like I got called into work, or I got bad service why we can't video chat.
You kept talking, obviously, after.
Like she always knew what to say to get me back.
Yeah.
So me and her was just talking. Then a year after, she disappeared. And then I got a weird message in my email, and it was her friend, Destiny Lopez. She said, hey, Shayna was my friend and she passed away. I was feeling heartbroken. I was hurt and I cared about her and I loved her. So I'm like, I just lost a girl that I never even met yet anyways, too. It was like hard for me to move on. I was talking to other girls and stuff like that. And then I started dating other girls, but it was just hard. And then 2 years later, I'm scrolling on Facebook and it says, people you may know, Shayna Vasquez. And I start instantly hitting her with messages. I'm like, are you kidding me? It's been 2 years I talked to you and something like that. Like, where the you been? Like, what's going on? You know what I mean? Like, when she popped back up, I was in a relationship.
And what happened to that relationship?
Oh, we broke up.
Think it had something to do with Shayna being back?
She got me texting her and stuff like that, you know?
Oh,
so it was like,
man. Texting a dead girl?
Yeah.
You broke up with a real living person for a Facebook zombie?
You must really love Shayna.
I do. I love her.
Here we go, Utica, New York. Hello.
Yeah, this is Haji.
Oh, hey, what's up, man? We saw you were friends with a girl named Shayna.
I used to date her.
Oh, like date in real life, in person?
We messaged for like 4 or 5 months, but we'd never seen each other in person though.
Wow, when was that?
Last year.
And what happened? Why didn't you guys ever meet up?
Because it seemed like she was just always playing games, never did video chat.
Did you ever have any like proof that Shayna lived in Syracuse?
Yeah, she said she seen me last month when I was at work. She said she called my name. I did hear somebody say my name, but I didn't see who it was.
Then she messaged you and was like, hey, I saw you at your work? That's creepy.
Yeah, she told me everything I had on too. So.
Whoa. That's some like shady stalker
Yeah.
And did she ever mention her friend Destiny?
Yeah, she's messaging me a few times too.
Man, this girl is talking to lots of guys.
2 8-year relationships.
And she's like seeing these guys and texting them like, oh, I just called your name out at your work. I mean, we've never had a serial catfish stalker before. Neve.
Hi.
Of course, you know CJ. But we don't know who you are.
Rebecca.
Rebecca. What's your deal? I mean, what of Shayna is true? What's not true? Who are you?
I think Shayna, as a general person, that's really who I am.
Yeah, maybe the personality.
Yeah.
I got a question. So this whole time you was in Syracuse?
Yeah.
Why did you tell me that you live in New Jersey?
I made up like New Jersey and other places I lived to try to like get away from the situation because I felt bad.
How did you keep it for like 8 years? Like,
just didn't tell anybody.
So if you never had any intentions on meeting him, what was the point of all of this?
I honestly, I don't know. I had a lot of, when I made the Facebook, I was in a situation trying to catch the person I was with cheating. So I made the Facebook to do that. That's how I ended up talking to CJ.
How did you get all those pictures though?
Some girl that was friends with my son on Facebook.
Oh, how many kids do you have? 5. Wow.
Do you really have a daughter?
I do. I call her.
Was she really sick and stuff?
No.
So you set up a GoFundMe page
for a daughter with
I
fake
did.
cancer. That's seriously sick. Were you?
I think I was trying to cover the lie that I had told him. I didn't have like, it wasn't, oh, well, I'm just gonna rob people of their money. It was another lie to cover another lie to cover another lie.
Who's Destiny?
Me.
Are you serious? Why did you tell me that you died?
I really just wanted to be done with the situation. I didn't want to keep lying, but then I felt bad because you were really hurt over.
He was 17, and you're not in your 20s, no offense. How old are you?
38.
Wow. So, okay, you were 30 when you met him.
Yeah, I didn't really think about it.
But you knew he was 17 when you met him.
Yeah.
That's kind of messed up. Like, it's one thing to mess with people your own age, but like, to mess with a kid for 8 years of his like young adult life?
I don't know, I'm just hurt about it, like, cause...
I wasn't trying to hurt you.
Dean and I originally met on a website called Teen Chat. I had just been on there surfing message boards. Dean saw a lot of what I was writing on there and it interested him. So he decided to message me. We exchanged numbers and we really connected. We started talking about how we were kind of soulmates.
What went wrong?
So about 2 years into the relationship, he disappeared. He just fell off the face of the planet. Didn't return my calls, didn't text me, anything. It was dead silent for about 9 months. And then I get a phone call. He says, dropped out of high school, I'm having issues at home, and I didn't want you knowing about these things.
And did you guys continue talking after that?
We did. I was his emotional crutch, just there supporting him. And then again, he just poof, disappeared.
Wow.
After about a year, he just calls me and said his mom passed away and how he needed someone to talk to. So then again, I was there supporting him.
Do you see a future with this guy?
I do want to be with him someday. I hope for that. Throughout the years, I've become attached to him. Like, I can't let him go.
Oh, Texas calling. Catfish headquarters.
Yes, my name is Zoe.
Zoe. Oh, hey, Zoe. We're just trying to find out a little bit more about your friend, Dean.
I mean, we met like 6 years ago, like on Teen Chat.
Was it like a relationship or?
Yeah, he made me feel special. You know, we talked about like, just about everything. Then he just like disappeared on me. Like a total.
Have you guys ever video chatted?
No, he says he doesn't video chat. And
Right.
like, I always thought that was weird.
And what kind of like drama has he been going through? Like what things have happened in the last few years?
Like his mom died.
What's up? Dean, right?
Yes, sir.
Is it him?
Yeah, that's the voice.
Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
How's it going?
It's going all right.
All right, well, come on out, I guess. Go ahead.
Hello.
Hello. Not sure what to say. This is April, as you know, I presume.
Oh, God.
You're you, which is a surprise for us.
Yeah.
So everything you've told April is true?
Yes, sir.
Including the unfortunate passing of your mom?
Yes.
Sorry to hear that.
Is there anything that hasn't been true? Any lies that you've told her? What about some of the other girls you've been talking to?
I mean, those are all just friends. I'm not looking for anything right now.
But we've talked to Zoe, and it seems like you've made a couple friends online, some of whom you've met in Teen Chat, like April, but then don't meet up with them or make plans. There's just a pattern of other people who've had a story like April's.
The whole thing with Zoe is I never really moved past a point of platonic interest with her in the first place. You know, she has kids, stuff like that, and I'm not looking to involve that in the situation that I'm currently in.
What is your current situation?
I mean, I'm just trying to get my stuff together, so to speak.
Right. What are you kind of working toward?
Getting my own place, getting my license. I already have a car, I just need to get it insured.
Disappearing really isn't the answer, though. Like, going silent. It would have been better to have an explanation prior than just going poof.
True.
I mean, I'm pretty mad at you for all of the disappearances. I get that you want to protect yourself, but you're also hurting me when you do it. You're kind of just disregarding me.
April's under the impression that you have feelings for her.
You're a little wishy-washy on your end, and she's a person who has options and can move in whatever direction she wants. I think she needs to know very clearly where you stand. Do you have feelings for her?
I do. Honestly, I've never connected with somebody like I have with April. There's just been nobody else that makes me feel the way I do whenever I do talk to her. And I can honestly say, right now, standing next to her, I feel pretty damn great. I mean, I want to, keep talking to you. I'm not going to go anywhere anymore.
So we saw your video about Joshua. But 11 years is a long time. Tell us more about this guy.
He's the sweetest guy in the world. Even though it might sound crazy, like who waits 11 years and who stays along, but he's so caring. He makes me feel like $1 million. And he has a nice body. He's the love of my life.
You were 15 when you met this guy?
Yes.
Where does Joshua live?
When we first met, he lived in California, and then he moved to Texas, and then he moved to Vegas, and then I guess he's back in California.
And have you guys been dating this whole time?
Yes. When we were younger, we had an agreement that it's like a don't ask, don't tell, since we live so far. But now we are like exclusively together. And he's like, I want to build a family with you. I love you. I want to marry you.
Yeah, is that something you're into the idea of?
Yes. I'm willing to do whatever it takes.
You mentioned that you tried to fly him out to Minnesota once.
I was saving up and I was like, hey, I actually could fly you out. And of course his excuse is, oh, I can't, I have to work. I'll try to video chat with him and it's like pitch black. And I'm like, oh, turn on the light. Oh, I'm tired, I don't want to turn on the light. Oh, the signal sucks.
Classic excuses.
Exactly, but I don't know. I keep pushing all that to the side because I just love this guy to death.
Hello?
Hello? This is Kanini.
How do you know Josh?
I met him on Facebook.
Okay, and are you guys like talking or are you just friends?
We talking, dating. He's talking about I'm his wifey, girlfriend, this and that, so.
Whoa. He was talking to you like he likes you a lot.
Yeah, he's talking about I'm his baby, he care about me, this and that.
How long had you guys been talking online?
I'm gonna say 3 years.
Whoa. Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Neve, Max.
How you doing?
Obviously, you know Brianna.
No? How you doing?
It's been a long time.
Yeah. Crazy.
11 years.
Were you avoiding meeting her? I mean, do you like?
Yeah, what, the FaceTiming with the?
Yeah.
There's been times we tried to like video chat and stuff like that, but my granny's computer was garbage. So we never really got around to doing that, but I wasn't avoiding meeting her.
So many questions. I just have to know it. Have you ever saw our relationship, like, seriously?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, relationship, not like friendship, but like relationship.
Yeah, I did.
Then, are you talking to any other girls?
There was one, yeah. I was for a few weeks, but I stopped talking to her like 2 weeks ago.
Look, it's our job to dig.
We talked at random. We contacted a few other girls that were right on your Facebook page, and they told us they're dating you. I mean, all of them, batting 1,000.
As far as, the other girls would go, I can't recall like multiple at one time.
You made it seem like it was just me. Like, I'm not talking to nobody. That's what hurts.
Yeah.
What else are you hiding?
I mean, all I've ever heard when I was little is whatever you do, just be financially stable. But like, I just don't have like anything. Going back to LA, the transitional house, I've been trying to like run away from that for like the last few weeks.
A transitional house?
Yes, it's a homeless shelter for people who don't have anywhere to go.
You could tell me like certain stuff like this. You know I'm a pretty understanding person, but just other girls like...
I'm sorry, I didn't tell you anything. It's not fair to you at all.
But like, what are your true feelings about Brianna?
I love her. I can't lie about how I feel about somebody. Like, I love you. I want to be with you.